Hello, DSC, and welcome back to another lesson in grade 11 English. Let me just turn on my webcam. There I am. Hello. I'm still in my basement. So here I am. Today we'll be doing the only assignment in Unit 3, which is a short story report. And in this report, we'll be learning how to critically analyze or study a short story by studying and evaluating its use of storytelling elements. So this is a lot more straightforward than it sounds. What it'll be is picking a short story of your choice, reading it, and then writing a report on it. So the report can be found here. Everyone gets a copy, and it looks just like this. I'm just going to go through the Google Doc. Your short story can be a fiction or nonfiction one, and of any genre. Genre is just a type of story. So whether it's romance, mystery, science fiction, adventure, comedy, whatever genre you want. You just need to pick one story only and complete this Google slideshow. Now, what short story you want to do is entirely up to you. I've given you 4 links to choose from, but you're just picking one short story. So let's go 70 Canadian short stories available for free online. So just click on that link, and then find a short story. So in this link, you're given the name of the story, the author, and then a very brief rundown of the author and the story. Honestly, you're basically just making the decision based on the title and maybe the author's picture or the author's description. It's entirely up to you. Let's do this one. So she is a Canadian Métis author. I recognize the name. She wrote The Marrow Thieves, which I have read. So click on the link and it'll take you to the short story. So it doesn't matter what short story you choose. There's another link right here for 10 excellent short stories for high school students. There's another site called shortstory.me, and this is different because it is a website dedicated to user-submitted short stories. So the people who submit these stories, they're not professional authors. They're regular people just like you or I. So anyone can submit their short stories, and they have numerous genres. So if you click on stories, they are arranged by genre or category. Like, hey, horror. I like horror. So click on that. And then it gives you a list of popular short stories. Hey, I saw the Wendigo. Let's click on that. So written by Robert Campbell. So that could be my short story if you want. And it's been read nearly 27,000 times. But good for him. All right. So after you've picked your, well, please watch this video, which you can find right here. And then pick your short story. Just a reminder that this report will be marked according to this rubric. And there's only one assignment in Unit 3. So this will be worth about 20% of your overall mark, meaning that it's very important to get this project in on time. And the deadline is very generous at Monday, April 25th of this year. So here's how you can get an excellent mark on this assignment besides handing it in on time. And that's all there is to this instruction sheet. So let's go into the actual book report right here. All right, so if you click on this link right here, it'll take you to this file. There are 8 slides in total. The first one is simply just filling in the blank. So tell me the name of your story, your author's name, put your name here, and then when you started this assignment. So that's all that there is in the first slide. The 8th slide is just another version of this rubric. So you don't need to do anything with that besides read it. Second slide is learning goal. So what are we doing or what are we trying to accomplish, which is right here. And then how can you accomplish this goal? Well, watch this video lesson, pick a short story, which I've already showed you how, read the short story, obviously, and then complete the slideshow to the best of your abilities. That's this file. And then read the rubric to see how this project will be marked. All right, so what are you doing? Well, at most, you'll be writing 3 paragraphs and then a few short answers. That's it. So in a proper paragraph, discuss the following ideas related to your short story. So if you write 1 or 2 sentences for each of these bullet points, you'll have no problem being able to write a full paragraph. So you can write your paragraph. So you say, overall, I do enjoy reading fiction and nonfiction stories, especially if they are mystery, horror, or science fiction. So that one sentence right there answers this. So, and what I would recommend is once you've finished writing something, just delete the instructions. So after you write your paragraph, just delete these instructions so that all you're left with is your paragraph. And if you're like, oh, Brandon, I need the instructions, just press undo or Control Z to get it back. So just write your paragraph there and follow the instructions. Very straightforward. Next is summarizing the plot. So tell me in one paragraph only, what is the plot of your story? What are the events of the story? What happens in the story? And you can do that quite easily by doing a someone wanted but so then. So I teach this method in grade 9 English. And it's a very easy and quick way of summarizing a story of any length, whether it's 5 pages, 10 pages, or 500 pages. Just make sure to delete this text block afterward. So tell me who the main character is. What does he or she want? What is the main conflict, I'll say, or problem in the story? How did the character solve the conflict / problem? And then finally, how does the story end? So you could do 1 sentence per column, and that will give you a point form summary. The next is writing these ideas into full sentences and a paragraph. So you can start off by saying, blank, the title of your story, nope, not now, is a short story by your author's name that tells the story of the main character right here. So tell me who the main character is. So basically just take these ideas and turn them into full sentences and a paragraph. And then just delete these instructions afterward so that you only have your paragraph right here. And if you want the instructions back, Control Z or Control Z, since we're Canadian. Next, you don't have to write a paragraph for this. It could just be a point or a sentence for each row. But just describe the elements of storytelling in your story. So we learned about these elements well, I teach about them in grade 9 and they're taught in grade 10, but also I mention them in grade 11 in activity 2.2. So if you're unsure of what these elements mean or what they are, just click on this link. And then the elements are listed right here. So say perspective, you could say, my story is told in the first person perspective by the main character, named Brandon. So you don't need a lot of information, just point form for each row. And then lastly, in a proper paragraph, describe your overall opinion of your short story, including whether you'd recommend it to other people or what types of readers would enjoy it the most, if at all. So if you absolutely hated your short story that you picked, just tell me that you hated it, and also why. What reasons made you not like it? There I am again. Haha. Just make sure to delete the instructions here, and I'm going to make a text box here where you can actually write your paragraph. So that's all there is to it. So we will have the time listed in Google Classroom to work on this, and depending on where everyone is, time after we return in person to work on this as well. So just a reminder, this is due on April 25th. And if you have any questions, you can email me or visit me in Google Meet during class time. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching this video and have a great day. Bye.